I'm Bonnie, and I'm here to share my testimony with you. This testimony really started in 2008 when I got the devastating news that I had breast cancer. One of the worst things about having breast cancer or any kind of cancer is that wait to see what the tests show, if it's spread, how much it's spread. And my cancer had not spread. And so I was started on 16 weeks of chemo, but right at the halfway mark, I almost lost the battle. I had to be hospitalized with an infection and pneumonia, but I had a lot of people praying for me, and God brought me through that and brought me to good health again. And so I thought cancer was through with me. Well, in 2014, first of the year, I lost my husband. And in 2015, I was diagnosed with cancer again, this time uterine cancer. Devastating news, of course. I had a wonderful doctor who prayed for his patients, and I came through the surgery really well. I had a quick recovery, no cancer left, everything looked good, and once more I beat cancer. Well, that was short-lived. In 2016, this year, I was diagnosed once again with cancer. It was back, and this time it was in a large area of my stomach. The only good news I heard out of this was that it had not attacked the major organs. Still, I just didn't have hope. I just thought, I can't do this. I can't beat this again. So I came home and I wrote out my funeral arrangements and my obituary. In the meantime, I was started on a very aggressive chemo treatment. I had an aggressive cancer, so it called for intense treatment. And this also started the toughest time of my whole life. This illness and this treatment so affected my body and my mind and my emotions. I had to be hospitalized 3 times. I had open sores, I had chemical burns, and my blood pressure was out the top throughout this whole thing. But I knew I still had a strong support group. And I had turned to the scriptures. Through the years, I had written them down on index cards, God's promises. And I had them under my pillow, I had them on the refrigerator, I carried them with me. And one that I turned to so much was Psalms 30:5 that says, weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And I have to tell you that I wondered if my morning would ever come. I knew that God was with me, and I had to constantly remind myself that He said He would never leave me nor forsake me. And I am so thankful for all the praying people, for a loving family who took very good care of me. I appreciate Revolution Church and all your love and your prayers and your concern for me. I appreciate Pastor Josh, who's been there for me, my precious granddaughter Brooke, and the little greats. They call me Grand Bonny, and they pray for me. If you want to hear something sweet and precious, just listen to children pray. They'll touch your heart. I'd like to think that I'm in remission. For the most part, I am cancer-free. The last scan that I had said that I have some small spots, and they're too small to determine if they're cancer or not. But we have to assume that they are because they're in the area where I had cancer. And so I will have some more treatment, some follow-up, some maintenance treatment. So that means I'll need some more prayers. So I will appreciate your prayers. And if you can take anything away from this, I hope it's that if you go through the valley of the shadow of death as I have, you just need to remember that God is with you. I believe that there is healing in the atonement as well as there is salvation. Part of that scripture says, by His stripes we are healed. I thank you so much for letting me share with you. I love all of you.